When the galaxy abandoned the Sarathari to their fate, humanity made a choice to stand where others faltered, to fight where others fled, and to become the hope no one else would offer. Story: the Galactic Concord was supposed to stand as the pinnacle of interstellar civilization, an alliance of advanced species sworn to mutual protection and cooperation. For millennia, it served as a beacon of hope in the vast, uncaring universe. Yet, when the Sarathari, a once proud race, called for aid, they were met with silence. Their homeworld, Natanis, had been ravaged by an unrelenting cosmic plague. It swept through their atmosphere, turning lush forests to ash, oceans to acidic sludge, and vibrant cities into haunting wastelands. The Sarathari pleaded with the Concord for assistance, resources, medicine, sanctuary, but their cries were drowned in bureaucratic apathy. The Concord's refusal was veiled in polished rhetoric. The resources required would destabilize other member species. The risks outweigh the benefits, and Natanis falls outside core jurisdiction. Behind closed doors, the truth was simpler. The Sarathari were no longer valuable. Humanity, however, was not part of the Concord. Not yet. Earth was an outsider, a newcomer to the galactic stage, treated as a curiosity more than an equal. But when the Sarathari's distress signal reached Terran space, humanity chose to answer. Commander Alina Korvath stood on the bridge of the ESS Resolute, a sleek Terran exploration vessel equipped for deep space travel. The signal came in bursts of static, interspersed with hauntingly clear pleas. The voice of a Sarathari scientist, a Kareth low, echoed through the ship. "This is a distress call from Natanis. Our people are dying. We beg for assistance." The crew exchanged uncertain glances. The Sarathari were legendary for their contributions to the galaxy's technological marvels. To hear one begging was almost incomprehensible. "Patch it through to the council," Lieutenant Harris suggested. "Maybe they'll coordinate a response." Korvath shook her head. "We've seen how the council handles this kind of thing. They'll debate until it's too late." "What are you saying, Commander?" Harris asked. "I'm saying we're going to Natanis." The Resolute arrived in orbit around Natanis, greeted by a planetary graveyard. What was once a jewel of the galaxy now appeared as a swirling ball of decay. The atmosphere shimmered with toxic storms, and the surface was littered with derelict ships and ruins. Korvath led a team to the surface, wearing reinforced suits designed to withstand extreme conditions. The Sarathari survivors were huddled in underground shelters, their once majestic forms gaunt and frail. A Kareth low greeted them with a mixture of relief and despair. "You came," he whispered. "We thought no one would." "We're here to help," Korvath replied, "but we'll need to act quickly." The operation to save the Sarathari was far from simple. The plague was not a mere biological entity. It was a hybrid of organic and synthetic matter, designed to adapt and destroy. Scans revealed it had been engineered, a weapon deployed by an unknown adversary. As humanity worked to stabilize the survivors and decontaminate their shelters, the Concord intervened. A sleek warship appeared in orbit, its captain's voice cold and authoritative. "This is Captain Vrel of the Concord vessel, Eminence. Your actions are unauthorized. Cease immediately." Korvath stood her ground. "The Concord abandoned these people. Humanity won't. Your interference jeopardizes galactic stability," Vrel snapped. "Withdraw, or face consequences. If saving lives is a threat to stability, maybe the Concord needs to reconsider its priorities." Korvath shot back. Despite the Concord's threats, a few species began to take notice of humanity's actions. The Lithari, a race of nomadic traders, quietly delivered supplies. The Zanari, a reclusive aquatic species, shared data on combating synthetic plagues. The efforts to combat the plague pushed humanity to its limits. Engineers worked tirelessly to design adaptive nanotechnology to neutralize the pathogen. Scientists collaborated with Sarathari researchers, blending human ingenuity with millennia of alien knowledge. But time was running out. The plague mutated faster than they could counteract, and the Concord grew increasingly hostile. Korvath's gamble paid off when they discovered the source of the plague, a rogue faction within the Concord, aiming to erase the Sarathari for political gain. Armed with this revelation, humanity broadcasted the truth across galactic channels, forcing the Concord's hand. The revelation sparked outrage among member species. Protests erupted, and the Concord was compelled to divert resources to Natanis to save face. What was once a solitary Terran effort became a multi-species rescue operation. Months later, Natanis began to heal. The Sarathari, though scarred, found hope in humanity's actions. Earth's daring rescue reshaped its role in the galaxy. No longer dismissed as an upstart, humanity became a symbol of compassion and defiance against apathy. The Galactic Concord, now fractured, faced calls for reform. And as the Sarathari rebuilt their civilization, they vowed never to forget the species that answered when no one else would. Humanity's choice to save the Sarathari wasn't without cost. Lives were lost, and alliances strained. But in the end, it proved one undeniable truth. In a galaxy willing to abandon its own, humanity's strength lay in its refusal to do the same.